Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of Checkers the Khajiit Goes to the Elder Scrolls Online. When last we left off, we had talked to Captain Nalado, so
the queen should not rush into danger.
We will
it is unseemly.
Step through her conversation.
And if anything happens to our new queen, this one will have...
I'll scout ahead.
And I will turn it over to Checkers the Khajiit. Okay, we go now with our group here to Elsweyr. Okay.
Everyone, unsheathe your claws.
There is the door to the crypts. Let us see if the master key still works.
Nalado will guard the rear. You go ahead and find a way into the palace.
Okay, we go.
This one hasn't visited these crypts in a long time.
Well, you know, imagine everyone is pretty much where they were. Well, there are necromancers, so maybe no. Just the bread hanging out in the crypt. Okay, arrows still falling down. Jaboa is very brave with Zamorak. Maybe we try this way. Oh, is this down? Yes. Okay. Find way into palace. Examine the royal crypt.
Wait. This is the royal crypt, but it has been disturbed.
King Himmekar's grave. Okay, we examine. Himekar, bringer of peace, beloved father, honored king of Anequina. Now he prowls the sands behind the stars until the next bounce. Zamorak, what do you think? Here is Nalado.
They took his body. They desecrated the king's grave. And from the looks of it, the queen's and Kamira's siblings as well.
Why would Euraxia dig up the royal family?
Zamorak has no clue. This royal crypt was prepared when King Himekar ascended to the throne and married Queen Numara. Why inter the bodies and then dig them up 6 years later?
Could it have been Zumag Fum or one of his necromancers?
Dark moons. This one hopes that is not the case. To even think such a thing makes Zamorak's fur stand on end. We should hurry and find Kamira. Find the queen.
Agreed.
We need to find a way into the palace, and quickly.
Euraxia not only murdered our king and queen, she desecrated their graves! She's a monster!
This one tends to agree. Even having the Book of Necromancy. Okay, checking all the things in case there are traps. Like this trunk here, this lockpick. Okay. Alright, here we go. Good spirit there, Nalado.
We can reach the royal chambers through the Chapel of the Guiding Moons and the Great Hall.
Where are you? How are you saying that? Oh, you were very good stealth ability. Okay. Up we go. Nothing. Wardrobe has lockpick. Here is Euraxian Battle Mage, all by their lonesome? Oh. Well. It's a little harder to sneak up on them when you both come with me. Okay, well, it happens. Probably don't need to sneak up on this person cleaning. Oh, it's big. There is someone else cleaning all the way down there. Here, this one. This one will get. You see how much more funny it is when you guys let me go do this? Where did the cook go? Almost as if he is worried about something. Wardrobe has, oh, Breton light post arched, dark elf chest of drawers and bone, like you keep in the kitchen. Beets? Oh, you can take all the yummies. Well, most of the yummies. And the carrots, and the pork, and the poultries. The Iraxians will not eat well while we are here. Corn basket. Okay. And what else we have here? Stew. And apple. Potato. Apple basket. Okay. Well, we don't go through kitchen. Maybe we go where? Chapel of the Guiding Moons. Oh, oh, oh.
That's far enough. Queen Euraxia doesn't want to be disturbed.
Okay, well, you know, she may maybe not have choice.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead.
Hi. Goodbye. Okay. There was good fun. We go. Bookshelf. We check the bookshelves, and the desk has an iron dagger. Moonstone. Corundum. Someone already checked this one. Must be Zamorak. Don't see him. Where is Zamorak? Nolodo, where did we lose Zamorak? Don't know. Okay, we go. Chapel of the Guiding Moons. Well, Zamorak was ahead of the program.
It's the necromancer, Zumag Foom.
Where?
Queen Euraxia
They
will
locked
be
us in.
delighted to hear that we have guests.
Oh, look, more cats. I do adore flaying and then roasting the nasty creatures.
If you'll excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with.
I'm of two minds. I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcrabs apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do, what to do.
Oh, we'll help you. Open gate. We'll show you what to do.
Leave the door to Zamorak. This one will make an exit.
Okay, you do that.
More undead.
It's almost like there are necromancers here, yes? Okay. Anyone else want to come out? No? Okay. Well, Zamorak, you are on.
Go! Zamorak will guard your backs.
Well done, Zamorak. Okay, manganese, rawhide bracers, lockpick, stairs. Oh, no, this one is looked through already.
Go left while this one goes right. We will meet in the royal chambers.
Okay. Banana surprise, corundum. But we'll check right first for any inappropriate objects like molybdenum. Don't want to leave that there. All lonely. Oh ho ho!
Help! They're going to destroy me!
Destroy you? No,
We will transfer your duplicate's animus into your head. But
What?
our time with Queen Euraxia has reached its end. Come along.
How do we...
Not like this. Try smashing these glass balls.
Trying very hard to break them. There you go.
Well, that wasn't pleasant. You go on. I'll be along in a snap.
Okay, soon as we check the entire room for dangerous objects like sardonyx and whatever we have here. Okay, what else we have here? Nothing so interesting. Okay, what? Oh, here, Euraxian Knight. Almost missed. 9 gold. Cadwell, you hang in there, okay?
Can you believe the audacity? Trying to absorb my essence. Really?
What were they doing to you, Cadwell?
I'm not quite sure of the particulars. You'd be surprised how little of the necromantic arts I managed to pick up, even after all that time in Cold Harbor. Anyway, I think that vile head wanted, well, me, I suppose.
Zumog Fu mentioned they were abandoning Euraxia. Any idea what that means?
From what I've heard, she really is a terrible ruler. And did you know she's Abner's sister? Family, am I right?
Totally.
The necromancer told the head that it was time to make a deal with a more powerful master, whatever that means.
Okay, will you be alright now?
I'm feeling a bit deflated, really. Probably wouldn't be worth a dented soup spoon in a fight right now. Need a bit of a lie down. Maybe 2. You go ahead. The royal chambers are right up the stairs. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Okay, Cadwell, you take care. Oh. Dangerous desk with lockpick and molybdenum. Barrel has isinglass. This has pewter necklace, and we have go. We have go to next place with lockpick flint and rough platform stage. Oh, we can make stage now, Jeroboa. Green singing, okay, sure, why not? Desk here has molybdenum, and we have royal chambers.
There. Make haste. Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir. Be cautious. We need to know what Euraxia and the dragon are planning before we attack.
Okay, but first we need to check the wardrobe for adamantite and bookshelf and all the things and stuff. You guys are such in hurry. This is why no one has all the cool things. Okay, we go.
The moon gate you seek lies to the southwest. Zumog Fum has the key. Now, about my request.
The necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia Tharn.
How dare you! We had a deal!
Well, time to make new deal.
This now? My incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns. Here. Your parents have missed you so, princess.
You know, you are really not nice person.
I never liked you, Abner. Now do me a favor and just die!
I'll take down that sheet.
Okay, don't worry. Unfortunately for them, family is not going to be an issue.
Shield is down.
I'll destroy you all!
Yes, sure you will.
The runes of oblivion shield me!
Okay, here is a little bit of fun for you.
Essence of oblivion, heed my call!
You are a corpse growing cold on these stones.
Come on, Alarone. I need to see the throne.
Avnor, you okay?
Once this all began, I knew Euraxia would need to be dealt with. But sending Chimera's murdered parents against us, death was too easy an end for my half-sister. I'm concerned that the dragons continue to work with the necromancers, though.
You are okay about killing this sister?
Half-sister. And do I really seem like the sentimental type to you? Euraxia may be gone, but Mulamnir mentioned his leader, Calgrontid. He said the necromancers were helping them, and Euraxia said something about a moon gate to the southwest.
Maybe Chimera or Garashri can tell us about this moon gate.
Perhaps. The next queen of Anequina said there's no time to mourn the dead, but I worry what happened here could affect her judgment. Let's get to the throne room and try to figure out why the dragons need necromancers and a moon gate.
Okay, we go. Nalado. This one will miss you. Where is throne room? She ran this way, not back up the stairs. Okay, we go.
We will deal with the fallen later.
This cupboard closed when we came in. Moonstone was hiding.
Must concern us now.
Chimera?
May the dark take Euraxia. She sent my own parents against us and killed the brave and honorable Nalado. But we have no time to mourn. We must determine what the dragons seek at the ancient moon gate.
Chimera, those were your parents, and Captain Nalado died defending you. Are you sure?
Do not presume to tell me how I should feel. I am the queen now, and I do not have the luxury or the time to grieve. Fiveclaw, those were not my parents. They were animated husks, nothing more. And I will remember Nalado's sacrifice. After...
After what?
After we finish saving Elsweyr from the dragons. You are still with me in this, Fiveclaw. You and Abner Thorn both. We ended one threat, but two more remain. I will go on without you. But I would rather have you at my side for what is to come.
This one is with you. How do we stop the dragons?
The war is far from over. Even a queen needs to consult with such learned personages as Garashri and Abner Tarn every now and then. Take this in recognition of your efforts on our behalf, Fiveclaw. Then talk to Garashri. I need to think.
Okay. Of course, my queen.
This throne. For too long, a tyrant has sat upon it. But now...
The men must recognize you as the heir of Anequina. But the people already cheer your name. A word,
Finally, this palace is a labyrinth. Did I miss anything?
Oh, not too much, Cadwell. Lord Garashri.
Chimera's parents would be proud of how she has stepped forward in these dark times. Moons, I am proud of her. While Chimera gathers her thoughts, the rest of us have work to do. Tell me, what happened in the palace?
We killed Euraxia, but Nalado was killed by Euraxia, and the dragons and the necromancers are still working together.
You bring news both welcome and grim. But we can neither celebrate a victory nor mourn the good captain until later, I fear. We need to determine why the dragons are willing to associate with wielders of dark magic.
This one heard them mention a moon gate to the southwest. Calgrontid seemed interested in this place.
Could they be interested in the moon gate of Anequina? It lies in that direction. I wonder if this pertains to Euraxia's final order. A soldier mentioned it after we captured her, but she refused to elaborate. Maybe you can help Tharn find out more.
This one will help Tarn, and try to determine the significance of Euraxia's final order.
Even now, Abnor Tharn searches through the documents in the royal study, seeking information concerning this final order. Despite his show of indifference, Euraxia was his half-sister. Her death is bound to affect him. I suggest that you tread warily.
You're worried about Tarn?
Worried? No. That would imply I had any feelings toward the man whatsoever. I'd say I'm more concerned that his nonchalant attitude toward his sister's death might be hiding his true emotions. I trust that he's here to help, but he's still a Tharn.
Okay. Goodbye, Lord Garashri. Where did Tarn go? Maybe this way. To the royal study. So many bookcases. Oh. And still more bookcases. Okay. Tarn, you okay?
When you look at the world as lines on a map, it all seems so small and insignificant. I was trying to determine the meaning of this document, but so far the secret eludes me.
This one came to offer help. Did you find anything out about Euraxia's final order?
I found a letter, but it's not complete. Looks like a scribe's dictation. I've been searching for more, but I haven't made much progress through the royal stacks. With your help, perhaps the search will go more quickly.
Tell this one about this dictated letter you found.
It alludes to an order Euraxia was preparing to deliver shortly before our assault on the palace. It mentions a Captain S, the Cygnus Irregulars, and a favor for the dragons, but gives no indication as to who they are or what the favor might be.
About your half-sister.
We did what had to be done. Think no more about it. If you hadn't ended Euraxia, I certainly would have. Now, look around and see if you can find anything pertaining to this unfinished letter. I'm sure it refers to Euraxia's final order.
This one will see what can be found.
This study contains documents from when the Khajiit ruled Rimmen, as well as papers that cover the span of Euraxia's rule. So many papers. She was a prolific writer, I'll give her that. At least she didn't destroy her files before she died.
And what should this one be looking for again?
Anything pertaining to this so-called final order. While we're looking around, let's see if we can find anything that mentions the dragons, the necromancers, or anything significant. Who knows? We might uncover something unexpectedly helpful.
Okay. Goodbye, Tarn. Well, here is something glowing. Necromancers, a report for the Queen. Your Majesty, aligning myself with you has proven fruitful for both of us. You get an unyielding army of undead at your disposal, while I get an unlimited supply of bodies with which to practice my craft. If only some other visionary ruler had thought to employ my services sooner, think how far the dark arts could have progressed. With corpses aplenty and Euraxian mercenaries to command, we have assembled a number of cadaver forges where we can raise and store the undead. Unfortunately, even sites such as the Scar and the Necropolis cannot contain all the bodies we need to create the massive army you imagine. We need more prisoners to feed into our forges. My followers eagerly await the next shipment and are ready to process them immediately. Also, I happily report that the search for the betrayer's body parts continues apace. We should have all of the component pieces necessary to reconstruct the betrayer very soon. I reiterate that the betrayer is the key to maintaining and securing the continued support of the dragons. One more thing. Have you issued the order yet to take care of that problem I discovered hiding in the wilderness? Mulamnir and his brethren will be much more cooperative, I assure you, once your assassination squad deals with such a minor, though annoying threat. Zumog Fum, Lord of the Dark Arts. Well, there is something, at least. Here we have document, Captain's letter. Your Royal Majesty, my trained squad of elite assassins is ready to perform whatever services you require. However, since my assassins are few in number, it would be prudent to provide us with support in the form of auxiliary troops. If I may be so bold, I suggest granting me the authority to commandeer soldiers from the Cygnus Irregulars. I need to stop at Sansural Manor anyway to collect Prefect Kalo's report on the last Dragon Guard. Besides, any chance to stick a knife in that haughty Imperial always appeals to me. He considers my mercenaries to be inferior to his troops, and I hate him for that. Captain Solinia.
Captain Solinia. That must be Captain S. And the Cygnus Irregulars are Imperial troops under the command of Prefect Kalo at Sandswirl Manor. Okay, sure.
Here we have... oh, those are the Kunzarini the Demon, Euraxia's personal journal. Khajiiti myths and legends continue to intrigue me. After all, it was the stories of Kunzari as told by the Moonsingers that led me to the Wrathstone and allowed me to trick my blundering half-brother into releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus. I wonder what else might be waiting for me in the remaining tales of Kunzari. Certainly the significance of the betrayer, whose disgusting head follows my chief necromancer around like a sad little puppy. He came to us from those legends, and the need for the Moongate, though I must admit, at least here in my private notes, that the complete understanding of the metaphysics behind it all still eludes me. Meanwhile, I understand that our investigation into the rumors of a last surviving member of the Dragon Guard here in Elsweyr have come finally to fruition. We can eliminate this potential threat and show Calgrontid the true value of our partnership. I look forward to studying Prefect Kalo's report in greater depth, if the infernal man ever agrees to send it to me.
Old Khajiiti legends and rumors of a last Dragon Guard. Intriguing.
Okay. What about here? Dragons, a report for the Queen. To Her Exalted Majesty Queen Euraxia. This report summarizes my conclusions concerning the dragons that have made their presence known throughout northern Elsweyr. The dragon that calls itself Mulamnir differs to an even more powerful creature known as Calgrontid. He has provided dragons to support our efforts against the Khajiiti rebels. These massive beasts have been instrumental in many of our victories, just as you predicted. If only we could convince Mulamnir to lend us more than a single creature at a time, we could retake control of the entire region. Unfortunately, the dragons seem incapable or unwilling to discern a difference between our troops and the enemy. They take no care to avoid friendly casualties and seem to revel in destruction, no matter the target. I fear our control of these creatures is haphazard at best. My recommendation follows. Order Mulamnir to instruct the dragons to obey the chain of command. Weapons work best when we can maintain complete control over their actions. Also, we must perform a service for the dragons to seal our alliance. I suggest we send an assassination squad to eliminate the last Dragon Guard believed to be hiding in the Elsweyr wilderness. Centurion Jagos, Royal Strategist to the Queen.
Control dragons? What folly. But what was that about killing the last Dragon Guard? I think you found everything I need to fill in the blanks. Let's talk. The documents you uncovered allow me to make sense of this unfinished dictation. I believe I now know the contents of Euraxia's final order.
So, what was it?
Euraxia ordered Captain Solinia to assassinate a Dragon Guard in an effort to appease the dragons. Solinia plans to commandeer as many additional soldiers as necessary from Prefect Kalo at Sandswirl Manor and retrieve a report.
Dragon Guard? This one does not understand.
Neither do I, at least not fully. The Dragon Guard were the sworn protectors of the Imperial Emperor. At least they were until they fell out of favor. Euraxia has ordered her assassins to murder what she claims to be the last Dragon Guard.
The last Dragon Guard?
Don't ask me. The Dragon Guard I knew failed to protect the potentates and were disbanded in disgrace. They claimed to have descended from legendary Akaviri dragon hunters. But that's all it was. A legend. We need to get to Sandswirl Manor.
Okay, this one will head to Sandswirl Manor and find Prefect Kayla as soon as possible.
We can't take any chances. Euraxia's final order directs her assassins to murder the last Dragon Guard. If the dragons consider this threat real, we need it on our side. Meet me west of the city, on the outskirts of Sandswirl Manor.
Do you know anything about this Captain Salinia or Prefect Kayla?
Kalo is mentioned in Garesh Rhee's intelligence reports. He commands a garrison of troops in an estate seized when they conquered the region. As for Solinia, I've never heard of her. But an assassination squad, they're never a good thing.
Okay, we go. Okay, so where do we go? Here.
Are the people of Rimmen cowards?
They're just afraid, Chimera. Remember, the dragons still dark in the skies overhead.
But we need to replenish.
Common bowl of soup for display.
I fear there are more battles ahead.
You carry the weight of the kingdom, Chimera.
This one thinks we will call into journey. Find a nice quiet place. And pick up again next time to see where we will go from here. Apparently Sandswirl Manor. For the moment, this one would like to say thank you very much for joining on Journey, helping us to liberate Rimmen from this horrible Euraxia. Hope you found it very exciting and maybe even a little bit informative and entertaining. Would also like to invite you to subscribe to Checkers the Human, and thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. Would also like to invite you to like and to share if you so desire. Most of all though, would like to ask you to please take care.